guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new tutorial for you. I'm first going to start by prepping my skin with the Garnier Clearly Brighter Moisturizer. I was also getting it pretty hard to some lemonade, okay? Moving on to the eyes, I'm taking the Bella Pierre eyeshadow base. Thank you, Shea Butters, for letting me know that this was available at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and such. I went this weekend with my mom, as you may have seen on Snapchat, and we picked up a Bella Pierre for her, so thank you guys for letting us know. Next, using the Morphe Shadow number 3 with the Sigma Beauty Tapered Blending E40 brush, I'm just going to use this to kind of prep my lid. So I'm just dusting this all over everywhere just to set that primer so we don't have any creasing going on. Next, jumping into the Jaclyn Hill palettes from Morphe brushes. This is what we're primarily going to be using in this tutorial. I'm first going to start with the shadow number 16, and I first started with my blending E25 brush, but I quickly switched to the E45 tapered blending because the E25 just wasn't packing enough color for me, and I wanted something a little bit smaller and more dense to kind of create a sharper line and a sharper crease. This is gonna maybe look a little funny, but I'm sort of extending the line all the way across my lid to really elongate my eyes. This is a great trick if you have smaller lids, just kind of bringing the shadow straight across, almost like your eyebrow, I guess. Copy the shape of your eyebrow, but in your crease or where you would like your crease to be. And that's a great way to kind of cheat and form your own crease, if that makes sense. How many times can I say crease? Sticking with the E45, I'm going to take the shadow number 71 and I'm going to deepen up that line across my lid. This is going to kind of look pretty sloppy until the end of the tutorial. I'm just going to let you guys know, oh, I switched to an e.l.f. brush again. I just was not feeling any brushes. I couldn't kind of find my groove. I guess I just underestimated how small of a brush I needed, but I love this little e.l.f. angled shadow brush. I think I got it at Target. So I'm just focusing that number 71 shadow straight through that crease, really deepening that up. And as you can see, I really extended outwards towards the tail of my brow and kind of like where your wing would end if you used winged liner, you know. And then I'm going to take the E25 and just blend the top of that shadow and make sure everything is a little bit more seamless. Next, for the lid shade, I'm going to take this shadow stick by MEMEBOX. It's the I Am shadow stick in the shade Milky Way. I absolutely love this. So I'm going to drag it all underneath my lid, underneath those cranberry tones we used. I'm even kind of extending it outwards underneath my tail of the brow there. I took a concealer brush to kind of really seal it in and smooth all of the edges. Next, with a big shader brush like this, I'm going to take the Morphe shadow brush number 76. It's just kind of like a Shelly shade, and I'm going to pack that on top of the MEMEBOX little base that I used there just to seal it all in. And oh my gosh, it makes just the most gorgeous champagne-y lid tone ever. I loved it, especially against this cranberry tone. I think it kind of takes these tones that could be, gosh, I'm saying tones a lot as well. What's going on? I think doing this champagne-y color on the lid really brightened this up and made the look a little bit more springy. Then I'm just going to take a little makeup remover wipe and clean up the edges of my eyeshadow so you get a really crisp line. Okay, so next I kind of made a few mistakes. I first put on the ColourPop HONEYDUDE eyeliner on my inner rim there, and then I ended up not liking it. I thought I looked kind of like alien-esque because of all the lightness. I don't know, you guys. So I leave it on for a few seconds while I prep my lashes with the Benefit Cosmetics Their Real Mascara. I decided I totally wanted to throw on false lashes, so I grabbed the Violet Voss VAMPTRESS lashes. I love these. They're like super wispy, but kind of spiky. They're just super gorgeous. I don't know, I love them. They're just really interesting. And I at first was like, okay, I'm not gonna do winged liner. I'm gonna like take a break because I always love looks that just have lashes and no liner. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. And then I still just kind of wasn't feeling okay. I wasn't feeling myself. So I took the STILA Cosmetics liquid black liner and I drew my wings back on. Now moving on to the face, I first want to prep with the STILA One Step Correcting Primer, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of my Benefit Cosmetics High Beam Highlighter. I love this. I just wanted a super dewy, glowy, just healthy looking complexion. By the way, you guys, May 10th, I want you guys to join me for a blab. I'm going to be doing a live chat, so if you guys want more information on that, I will have it down below. And then for foundation, I'm going to do a little favorite concoction. This is my Maybelline Superstay in the shade Warm Nude 30 and YSL Touche Éclat foundation in the shade BR20. I've been loving these two together. They just make a perfect harmony for me, especially when I don't have much self-tanner on. Like right now, I feel just very pale and yeah, not my best. So, and then for concealer, I'm going to take the Maybelline Superstay in the shade Light. and I'm just going to use this underneath my eyes to kind of brighten that up. Oh, you guys can probably tell from here, I removed the ColourPop eyeliner, and then I actually tried a black eyeliner, and I hated it as well, so I removed it. To blend that all in, I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge, and I sprayed it, well, I meant to spray it with my Smashbox primer water, and then I accidentally sprayed myself in the face, and it was like the funniest thing ever. I had to leave it in because I thought you guys might laugh as well. So then I'm just going to blend that in underneath my eyes to brighten them up. Sorry, my eyes are so freaking irritated from removing all of that eyeliner. And then to set that concealer, I'm going to take my Airspun powder. I got mine on Amazon, you guys, but you can get it at most drugstores. Just FYI, some people still ask. And I like to do underneath my contour, so that kind of makes it a little bit sharper. Next, I'm going to set my surrounding skin areas that don't have any of the Airspun powder on it. I'm going to set it with a Lancome translucence powder. I'm just kind of going to dot that all over. And then for contour, I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit in the shade Fawn with my Sigma Soft to Blend Concealer F64 brush, like so. And then I also grabbed this little Smith eyeshadow brush, and I'm contouring the sides of my nose here as well. And then I thought I was just a little, I don't know, I needed some warmth to my skin, so I added this Urban Decay bronzer, and I really underestimated how pigmented it is and how warm it is, so I ended up really needing to buff it out. It was still too strong for me, but I couldn't get it off, and yeah, so just be aware, it's an amazing bronzer, but it is super pigmented. And then I'm going to take that first original eyeshadow we were using and just kind of buff that underneath my eyes. My eyes kind of calmed down from all the irritation of removing the ColourPop liner, so I felt it was safe to add it now. And then for blush, I'm going to take one of the new BECCA Cosmetics blushes. This is in the shade Camellia, and I'm just going to buff that all over my cheeks. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous pink with a really nice sheen. And then I wanted to add a little bit more high beam because I lost a little bit of my highlights, and I'm just going to focus this on my nose and on the inner corners of my eyes as well. So here I am with my little brush, just kind of dabbing it on the inside. That's mostly how I like it, because when you're not careful, the high beam can definitely remove product. It can remove makeup from your face, so you have to be extremely gentle when using the high beam on top of makeup. So I like to go in with a smaller brush and then just kind of, you know, blend it in with your finger, the warmth of your finger. And then I'm going to do my bottom lash mascara. Yes, I waited again, girls. Can you believe it? I always do my bottom mascara too soon, but I waited. I'm learning. And then because I'm feeling excessive, we're also going to take the Jessie's Girl Angelic Eye Dust with the Smith brush 232 brush, and I'm going to add that on top of all my highlight points, because I was just like, oh, I want some more, and I thought this was beautiful. I was swatching it earlier, and I just love. I'm getting into Jessie's Girl again. It's been a while since I used them, but I have all of their pigments from when I went to IMATS like in 2010, so I just wanted to start using them again. And now I'm going to set that with my Smashbox primer water. For lips, I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics Nude Beige Lip Liner. One of my favorite nudes. It's like exactly how they say. It's a nude beige, but it's just perfect. It's not too warm. It's not too pale. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use Bare Minerals Moxie lipstick in the shade Dream Big. Can you guys believe it? Not a ColourPop lip. I'm sorry. I know I've been using a shit ton of those. I'm trying to, like, you know, pull it back. I get it. I was getting carried away. You guys were right. And then I'm also going to top it with the NYX Butter Gloss. I wanted a little bit more of a sheen. This is the shade Meringue, and it is gorgeous. It kind of added a really pretty little pink element to it that I thought was awesome. So I really liked it. I hope you guys like this look. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for watching. Come hang out with me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. All my links will be down below. I love you, Shea Butters. And special shout out to Gabriella or Velvet Ghost and all of her subscribers as well. When she mentioned me in her favorites video, thank you, girl. And hello to all of you guys. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for watching my video. I love you guys. Bye.